What is up, my friends? Welcome back to the Action After. This week we're sitting down, we're talking about Alex Weber's Action After item, which was to go do a little bit exploring. All right, now this week we're going to keep it nice and tight. We're going to give you one Action After item, and I want you to, if you've been hanging out with us for a bit now, or if you're just starting to join us here on the podcast, I want you to start to unpack and see the theme that Alex is starting to share and uncover with us today as you begin to continuously find direction in your life as we dive into this theme of exploring. And we've had multiple other Action Afters that had a similar theme, right? It was try something you've never done, do something you've always wanted to do, experiment, play, do things to just allow yourself to try more of this thing called life. And I hope if you're listening to this right now, and this is not the first Action After you listen to like this, that you are starting to experiment and try and play and do more things in your life that you don't normally do and get in the habit of doing that. And if this is the first time you're ever listening to this, then even more so, we want to make sure that you go out there and try something different, try something new. And so the Action After item in this episode is going to be very simple, and it's to do something you may otherwise not normally do. Now, this could be something that is extraordinarily simple. Maybe it is that when you drive to work or when you make coffee in the morning, that you always do it this one way. Maybe the simple task here to just start building this muscle is go to work a different way, right? Maybe it's the way you normally make coffee, make it a different way. Really what you're doing in this sense is you're breaking up the patterns that your brain has. If you do everything the same exact way every single day, your brain starts to almost go on this thing called autopilot. So we want to break that up, shake it up a little bit. And one way you can do it is by just doing one of these small acts a little bit differently in your life. Now, for those of you that are saying, Stu, I listened to Alex's episode and he talked about, when you have an idea of something you want to do, you go all in. And you're listening to this, you're going, I don't know what I want to do yet, but whatever it is that I'm going to try that's different, I'm going to go all in. All right. If that's the way you're thinking and that's the way you're pursuing this, then my challenge to you would be when you do something you may otherwise not normally do something a little bit bigger, right? Alex touched on it. Maybe part of what you've thought of is I've always, for some weird reason, wanted to go to a dance class. I mean, it's not a weird reason, right? But you're like, I'm not a dancer. And for some reason, I've always wanted to go to a dance class. Right? So maybe listen to that and go try it. Go explore. Don't go to the class and say, man, I definitely suck at dancing and that was, really stupid. Just go and explore and sort of see what did you like about it? What didn't you like about it? What did you enjoy? And kind of, again, give yourself the permission to play. Right? In my own life, one of the times that I did this is I always in the back of my head, kind of growing up, was like, maybe it would be cool to be like an actor or something one day and, get on a TV or something like that. And so one day I applied this exact thing of exploring. What I did is I went to an acting class, and after about, 15 minutes in the acting class, and this day it wasn't, everybody goes up and acts. So I didn't actually end up doing any acting. I just sort of watched other people in their element do it. But after even 15 minutes of sitting there, I knew instantly that that's not what I wanted to do. And it wasn't because, it was like, oh, I don't want to go up there and make a fool of myself. It was just like, I could feel that this doesn't resonate with my soul. And sometimes what happens in these moments when we explore and we try things is we get a different guide, right? We get something that says, you don't want to do this, but maybe you actually want to go do that. And that's what I got. And it actually led me to the path of action sports when I was in that world for a little bit. And so, again, all you're going to do this week is give yourself permission to explore. Go try something different. It could be in the smallest sense. It could be, if you have a dog, go walk your dog a different way, right? For many of us that are in COVID, if you're working from home, maybe what you say is, normally I go outside and go on this walk, maybe go on a different type of walk. Right? Maybe this time speed walk instead of casual walk, right? Whatever it is, do something to begin to explore and change it up. If you want to play on a little bit of a deeper level, then what you're going to do is you're going to go try something really different. It could be a dance class, an acting class. It could be that you said, I've always had an interest in this industry or this career. I'm going to go shadow someone in that industry, right? It's something that, I don't really know much about and it's a little out of my sort of safe space, but you want to go explore and check it out. right? So that's going to be the key this week. Very simple. Go out, go explore, go do something different, change up your normal way of doing things. You got to get yourself sometimes out of autopilot so you can start to figure out where it is that you actually want to go in your life. All right, so that's going to be it for this week on the Action After with our guy, Alex Weber. And other than that, my friends, go execute, go take action, because we all know the truth that clarity comes from executing and taking action. All right, go take the action, go start building that muscle of exploring, and you are going to go get so much more clarity on your life. All right, everybody, we will talk to you next week. Take care.